When you see a man or a nation carrying and transportation his goods throughout the history, not by ass coat or ox cart, but by mighty trucks, trains, airplanes, all of these things upon the land, and he dominates the world in his richness, he is a materialistic nation of people. But when you see the man that carries things up on an ox cart all upside the mountain is good, from field to field, from place to place. These are not materialistic people. And when they are standing in judgment, you can't judge one in the same manner upon which you judge other, because one is a materialistic person and one is not. And a materialistic person become an enslavement unto his addiction. And done so, he will go out and stretch forth his hand to maintain his status quo in life, where he would create a myth of domination, and at the same time, where there is no vocabulary and his wording for war, he would create a vocabulary by saying this man had weapons of mass destruction. After he have killed and slaughtered the peoples and he moved out, he don't be brought into judgment and given account for all of those innocent lives he have slain. He deemed them as a worthless company and said, we have won the battle. What battle have you won? And he come back and revels himself. But these peoples not standing in judgment and being given account in judgment because of all of these peoples he has slain. Why do I say that? The same thing that's happening in our neighborhood. The same thing. They bring drugs to our neighborhood. They feed us with drugs, even though we serve them as slaves throughout our history. They came in and used these peoples against us to devour and destroy us. Place us, and when we speak out against it, and when we try to show these things and find out the men that we take and we go to for to hear our complaint, it's part of the system that brought it into us. Let me read this chart. What I draw it here with I have ordered to you. Bible Prophecy 2010 by Prophet Curly Bazell. The End of Time Prophecy. St. Matthew's, Daniel, Isaiah, Ezekiel. The Revelations of Jesus Christ. Mediterranean Sea, Great Sea, Middle East. This is where the war started. Yeah. Isaiah 6:8-9. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send? Who shall I send? And who will go for us? Then said I, here am I. Said, send me. Verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear you indeed, but understand not. See you indeed, but perceive not. Curly Bazell. I got these symbols here with Jesus Christ, John the Baptist, Jesus Christ, and myself, Father Third, Curly Bazell. This is how we were born into the earth before the cross. Now, let's go down here to the cross. John the Baptist, Jesus Christ, and myself. Isaiah 6:1-3. In the year that King Isaiah died, I saw also the Lord sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. 2. Above it stood the serpent. Each one had 6 wings. With twine he covered his face, and with twine he covered his feet, and with twine he did fly. Us 3, right here. And one cried unto another and said, Holy, 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 three, is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. This was after we went to the cross. And then I came back down as the message vision. I came down in Africa and they brought me here to the United States as slaves. I was the black horse in Revelation. But this was my house, Firebomb. These was the extra set of wings I had in. St. Matthew 13:15 read, Therefore speak I to them in parable, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. But this people's heart is waxed rough, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. In other words, now, it's the pigeon, it's the black horse of Revelation, which came back at the end of time, which showed you a man of balance, which is the judge, which is myself, which is the black prophet. He shall give you the color code, genetic color code of a black horse, because I was going to be born of the black race. You know, the first horse was white, the other was red, which was George Bush, and the pale horse is the CIA. Now, being brought to America, listen to what I'm saying, in the blood of our ancestors as slaves, to serve America's culture, laws, and religion, we became the base which helped build America into the great dynasty it is today. Isaiah 6:4-13 reveals the United States of America used the seed of the black race to be used as buyers of America's merchandise, but not as merchants. What this does, it keeps the black race as a product of slaves serving the white race in America. Isaiah 6:4-13. Black men are used by the United States of America, I missed the states there, to distribute drugs, cocaine, and other mind-impairing drugs to cause the mind of our people to become dependent upon this drug and to forget God. God used the formatting of Isaiah 6:4-13 in describing the creation, the characteristics of myself, to signify the United States of America as being a drug infested nation. Isaiah 6:4-7, and the posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then flew one of the serpents unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongue from off the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth, and said, Lo, this has touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken away, and thy sin is purged. This was me, the year of 1995. My house was Firebomb 1997. Now, Isaiah 6:6-7. God had an angel, Jesus Christ, take a live coal and laid it upon my mouth, which he had taken from the altar with the tongue, and forgave me of my sin. Cocaine addiction. Ezekiel 10:15, 1-9. God had the same angel, Jesus Christ, to go to the altar once again, take a live coal, and blow up the space shuttle over Texas in the year of 2003, after the United States of America bombarded Iraq.